point why I can't think it all. Ain't call you when I need. What make you think I'll make that call now? I've been through it all now. Ain't getting easy. I walk in the room and see all eyes. Feel like nobody see me. Disrespect, gotta listen. With me, I told it to stay up in the course, try to walk in the meeting, cut off. Like what I did with my filters, I just used them last week. I cut off one of my. Feel like people get too comfortable when they meet the real. Like I just got two numbers that I ain't in. You ain't got a lot of me. Wake up tomorrow, you might leave, huh? Probably. I know your brain full of static. You ain't striking me. Even if you catch me on the, can't get a drop from me. You these snakes honestly. I know you gon' need me again. You gon' wanna see me again. Feel like you gon' need me again. I know you gon' need me again. I know you gon' need me again. Feel like you gon' see me again. But I don't see no reason to stand. Anybody who leave in the end. Took some time to breathe it then. Some people ain't gon' see me again. And some don't need to repent. Cause I'm stamping those like spend time to pay the rent. Ask me for some doobies in my pocket and gave them this.
What up, y'all? Yours truly here, DJ Nas, checking in for another dynamic edition of Pulse or Pulse Podcast. Season 15, episode 11, 12, or 13, somewhere up in there is we are at. Thank y'all once again for tuning in, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and all the other good people, man. We are back. We are at full strength. We are happy to be here. It's been an amazing time. But before we get to that, I am here alongside my partner in crime, the one and only Gaslighter.
It's Will, y'all. Will the Thrill. Professional shit talk extraordinaire. Love of the people, the culture, and everything about it. Yep. What up, though?
What's good?
Chilling, blood. I ain't maintaining.
Good to see you.
Chilling, blood.
I like the jersey.
You know what I mean? Rest in peace.
Shout out to Kimbe. Rest in peace. We'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah.
Court's here.
Yeah, I'm here.
How you feeling, bro? Damn, that's honest. Okay.
Shit.
I feel that.
I'm feeling gravy.
No, I'm happy to hear it, man. How the streets treating you? Well, let's not do that yet. Let's not do that yet.
Where do I
Let's
start?
not do that. I mean, how are you treating the streets may be a better way
There
of
you
saying it. All right, cool. Well, I'm just saying,
So
you know,
we ain't getting along right.
that's how you know you're trying to start something.
Melancholy.
I got a haircut this week. Y'all tune in.
Ah,
Whatever it take to get the numbers
Yeah,
up, G. I'm here for it, man. Most interesting thing that took place. Let's talk about it. It's been a week. We had a hell of a show last week.
I don't know.
What you mean? You was here.
What you mean?
How was the rest of your week after last week's show?
Oh, shit, man.
Shout out to the Toxic Twins.
It was cool,
coming through
man.
last week, by the way. Yeah.
The Toxic Twins. That's I know it is. Definitely is. And they are indeed toxic. No, it's
Yeah.
Nah, the weekend was good, man. Shout out to my nephew, man. Turned 16.
Yeah.
My boy Shane.
Happy birthday.
And that's kind of what I did for the weekend. Other than that, I was in the crib, man.
It's a great party.
Just fair. It really was, man.
It went in the Parthenons
Oh, okay.
Nice.
of other great parties that the family has done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, shout out to them.
Exactly.
Shout out to the parents, number one. Because they did a
Happy
great job.
Born Day show.
Yeah, I was happy to see him enjoying himself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Get into it.
Yeah.
Somebody shine a line on.
It's great, man. It's beautiful.
You know.
Court, what about you?
Let's go. Just go straight into it.
I ain't even gonna lie. I think I always been thinking like, what would be my made it moment? Like, what would be like,
Shit.
Oh, wait a minute.
I made it.
Okay.
And it hit me the other night. And I ain't gonna lie, my grandmother, I ain't trying to put her all the way out there, but
Yeah.
me and her, we bond a lot over some.
Yeah.
But
Different shit.
yeah, we
I got you.
eat vegetables together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's important.
So while we having some good vegetables,
Yeah.
Okay.
watching, I always like to go on YouTube and look at homes,
Okay.
like mansions and shit. Like,
Yeah,
I like
inspiration type.
manifest.
And I'm gonna make it quick, but
You ain't got
you
to.
know,
Show.
just listen to my grandmother like almost narrate herself like as if she's getting ready to buy the house. You get what I'm saying? And I'm gonna put you over there, and I'm gonna have such and such, and them come here when I do that. I'm gonna put that, and it just was like, okay,
Visualizing.
I know exactly what I feel like is gonna be my maiden moment is me having my dream home. Like you think about the one thing that you're gonna possess the most in your life.
Yeah.
Out of all your possessions, what are you gonna utilize the most?
Yeah.
It's your home.
Crib.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying? So like, if I could be able to design my own home or have that man cave, have that entertainment system thing from, you know what I mean, that mom and pop, that mother, that what they call it, in-law house,
In-law suite.
in-law
Yeah.
suites. things of that nature. You know, to put all those things together, like how and yeah, that'll be my made it moment for me. You know what I mean?
That's dope.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah. What's yours? Since you didn't see court being court, so that's a good question.
A made it moment?
Yeah.
I made it already.
What was it? What was the moment?
That was the ball. That's the ball.
No.
Drop the mic on you.
I don't think I have one, and I'm not trying to be funny. I know I haven't made it. Now I've hit moments where I made this. Now what's your next thing? That's like there's a bunch of goals. Like, so there's a bunch of plateaus I want to hit. So I can't just name one. A house is definitely one.
Not a house. He said design his house.
So if you already had your, or you feel like you've made it.
I've had a bunch of them, but I don't. I see that when I don't mean that to sound like I'm fucking. I done got everything I wanted because that's not true. Well, I mean that's not true. But like there are certain like plateaus you hit, and like you're like, oh, I achieved this.
Yeah.
I achieved this. Oh, now, but I still got a bunch of shit I would love to do.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to get another home like
see, we're not
giant and all of that. I would love to get like it's just different plateaus.
Yeah.
I always hit a plateau when I feel like I made more money than I did the year before that.
Correct.
Oh shit, I did this.
Yeah.
No,
that's
right.
right.
I'm up. You know what I mean? When you got different figures, you're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like, oh, wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
But I tell people like I'm old enough to remember my first job paid $5.25.
Come on, man.
Old
Come on, bro.
Slavery.
So, we are.
$5.25.
I'm here with you.
Yeah.
Slavery.
That shit sound, when I'm saying it out loud, it sounds crazy. Can you imagine $5.25?
Yeah, they ain't used to pay drug dealers nothing.
Yeah, I'm talking about legal. All right, leave that alone. Toys R Us. Shout out to y'all.
That was your first job?
$5.25, bro.
Man, how much stuff you stole?
What they got?
Sorry, that's the Queen's party.
What your paycheck got you?
Sorry, I got
that was part time. I think I was in high school. $300 maybe. $2
tricked off.
Oh, I went shopping. Immediately.
I was bad when I first started working, bro. I spent my check on a girl every paycheck.
Yo, don't say that out loud no more.
I was green. I was still listening to B5 at that time. Like, come on, bro. I was one of them.
B5 is crazy.
Wait.
Where you was taking her?
Go ahead.
Where you was taking her?
Anywhere, like movie,
regular
shit that I can get around to.
I like
you
it.
Feel me? Like,
I like it. It wasn't no Uber.
Oh, damn.
I ain't have Uber then. What the fuck? How you moving around?
Parents and shit like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Do my thing.
Show me.
Friends and got older friends too. You know what I mean?
So wait, how old you around this time?
13, 14.
Yeah, that's definitely B5. Because when you said B5, it reminded me of Immature. That's when it became. I was trying to find some comparison.
Little Batman.
I just threw that in there, but I'm still around that time. I'm sending songs.
Oh yeah,
like
shit's fire.
I'm sap. That's the word for it at the time.
Hey,
sap.
little simp action.
That was what nice. Simp sound like you get your head put in the toilet. I didn't get my head put.
No.
I'm sap. Like I really was like a lover guy.
Okay.
We all were.
I was a fighter too, but I was a lover.
Come on,
yeah.
We all started off with R&B before we got into rap and hip hop. I don't care what nobody say.
I'm talking about feet against the wall, caked up,
all of that.
But anyway, I spent my paycheck heavy every paycheck.
That's crazy.
I had to get out of that.
Good for her.
That's crazy.
Them.
Multiple.
but now, so you ain't had your made it moment yet, bro?
Oh yeah, that's how we got here. Yeah.
Your next made it.
My native. I said a bunch of them.
Give us one.
Just one. I just said like different times and like making more money than I ever made before. You know what I mean? And shit. And then having to fucking get down off of that.
Gotcha.
And having to climb back up. That's a made it moment.
Yeah, that climbing back up is very big. That's
that climb back up ain't no joke.
Yeah, it is.
Anything material?
Say it again?
Anything material?
Material? Cars?
Word.
What you got your eye on?
What I would like?
Yeah. What's next?
What's the next vehicle?
Yeah.
Yo, that's the thing. Like what? That's the point. Like it evolves. Like so, the shit that I was like, a car was super high on my list when I was younger. Like I want to have this type of car. I want to have this, and like I got a couple of those cars, and now I'm like, I don't give a fuck what I drive.
AC? You need a new thrill.
What?
Pause.
I don't think so. You know what I mean? Like, just that's the thing. Like, the shit that's important. You know what's important to me? I look forward to like doing shit with my kid, like going on vacation. Like, I want to go on a ski trip with them. Like that'll be a plateau for me.
Super VIP.
Yeah, I want to go on like
everybody got their own suite.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Decked out all the way.
I'm saying if we gonna do it,
I said my kids they only their own suite.
Come on.
That's the made it.
They get in their own room in the cabin that I'm in.
No, it's all everybody got their own bedroom suite.
You thinking realistically? We thinking
Come on.
out of control.
It's out of control.
No, I won't do that because I'm gonna tell you why though. Because I think sometimes when we do that shit and it sounds ill and it's probably gonna look amazing in these IG photos, but I want everybody around.
In real life.
Yeah, I want everybody around. I want the fucking room to be small. I want us to have to sit next to each other and have to stare at the fucking fireplace, have to talk. I want to bring all of that shit back. I think that, like, that's the shit that was ill to me. When I think about the memories of my family, like, and us being together, like, nigga, like, it wasn't no fucking everybody had a cell phone and I'm on the laptop. I'm about to go over here and do this. No, we about to sit your ass. Everybody coming in here. Like my mom was like on the nights. No, both of my parents worked, but like on the nights, like it was time for like dinner. Nigga, cut that unless my pop say the TV could be on because he watching something.
Because he watching something.
Right.
Damn right.
Notice what I said, because he watching something. Other than that shit was a dub.
Yeah.
There better not be no phone. The fucking house phone better not ring. And if it do, he getting up. I'm like, oh shit. I hope that ain't for one. Hope that ain't for one of y'all. Y'all dead in the water. But like that was it. And my mom would like make us like. I say make us talk, but that's how I feel now. But in reality, now that I'm older and I look back about it, she was trying to build conversation. Like, yo, what happened? What's going on today? What happened today?
Mm-hmm.
What's going on with you? And like, we'll just go around the horn. Go around the horn, like top to bottom of the table. You know what I mean? And the moments of us cooking, sitting at that table talking back and forth, learning how to eat properly while you're at a table.
Get your knees off the table.
You know what I mean? Hey, cleaning the table off, go do the dishes. And while we in the dishes, me and my sisters, well, we might be arguing, but we vibing at the same time. We laughing and joking. I always splash your water, like stuff like that. And the memories that I don't even know if they knew what it was going to be building, but that's what it built.
You don't think so?
I don't. No. I don't. I always say, like, I think my mom had a better understanding of a lot of shit than, like, even I could comprehend. Because there's certain stuff that she did to us when we was younger that I'd be like, damn, how she know that would work? And now that I'm older, I realize I don't know that she knew it would work, but like, all right, I'm going to try this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to try this. This might work. I'm going to try this. So she took stuff from her childhood. And just think she's doing this shit without the assistance of a TikTok or a Pinterest or some like, so these ideas is shit that she's coming up with, you know what I mean? Or talking to somebody else and they giving her the idea. I said like, so we had two bathrooms. We really had one bathroom in my house growing up, right?
Oh, I know.
I got three older sisters.
Battle.
Three older sisters, a mother, and me and my dad was only two men in the house, right? So on the wall, so the bathroom is tight. If anybody know New York, like shit, we ain't got a lot of room. So the bathroom is here, right? And the wall's right here, and on the wall there would just be like little stickers on the wall that just were like little sayings that like you're not thinking about it, but while you shitting, like you got to
read something.
Yeah. So you look over the wall and the shit would say stuff like, "Be careful what you say, words could hurt." Like a Bible verse might be right here. Like and you're not even thinking about the effect and how it's penetrating your mind. Pause. Like, but those little sayings and shit like that, like I would leave the house and that shit would be on my mind. I would get in a situation that might be outside doing something I ain't supposed to be doing. And I'd be like, nah, I'm gonna let that shit ride just because of that shit that my mom was trying to tell me. Bro, just shit like that. Like doing to others as you would, like shit like that would just pop my mind. I'm like, all right, let me chill. You know what I mean? Like, so I look at that, and I always said I wanted to give that to my kids, and I try in my own way. I don't know if I do it as effective as she did, but I do try in my own way. But I watch it, and I'm like, damn, like she really had a plan for all of this. Like, but not really knowing if it's gonna work because like these are your first set of kids, you don't know. And as I get older, I realize now that like you practicing.
What you mean?
I think almost nobody knows the fuck they doing out here. I think everybody's trying shit. You know what I mean? Like this life is a life. This is my first time being this age. This is not the first time being this age. This is not the first time having a daughter the age that she is. This is the first time for all of this shit. Now he got lessons that he learned along the way, or stuff that he's seen other people react, right or wrong or indifferent. Like, all right, I'm gonna do that, or I'm like, hell no, that shit ain't gonna work. You know what I mean? Like you got all of those experiences, and like it molds who you are, and like you just start to learn certain stuff. Like I said, there's certain mistakes I ain't gonna make for a fifth time. Right. You know what I mean? But I probably had to make it those 4 times in a row for me to realize, all right, I can't do that again.
I was gonna say 5 was a good number. 5 is a good deal.
You know what I mean? Like, and that's why I try to tell my kids that, listen, you made a mistake. Don't beat yourself up so bad over this shit. Because guess what? You're gonna make a ton more of these motherfuckers, man. It's just gonna happen. It's life. You know what I mean? And not to always bring up the word grace but like, boy, giving yourself grace is whoo.
You got a saying for your kids?
A saying?
Like
A theme?
I'll give you an example. Like my father had this one saying that he would make me repeat to him all the time, and it was excuses are tools of incompetence that build monuments of nothing. Those who specialize.
Whoa.
Slow down. Go ahead.
Wait a
Put your
minute.
shit off.
Hold
I thought
on.
this was a known thing, so I was just ripping through it.
No, go ahead.
Say it a little, yeah, because you got halfway through, and I'm like, wait a minute.
I have to know.
Okay. Appreciate you, Gonzalez. It's Taco Tuesday.
Brian.
That's all it is. I get it, bro. But
L Network.
for networking. Now that's fucking. Oh, sorry. Now that's funny.
I'm sorry. How you doing? Good. I don't think I really cursed today yet.
You're doing good. You're talking about the babies. That's anyway. Go ahead, Court. We're getting distracted.
All right, so yeah, like I was asked you,
Your dad used to say.
Yeah, you have a saying that you have your kids repeat or recite. You know, so and for example, my father would make me recite, excuses are tools of incompetence that build monuments of nothing. Those who specialize in them won't amount to anything.
Come on. I like it.
And that was something like whether after I ass whooping, he made me recite it, whether I get in the car, what excuses? What excuses? Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
I got a boom.
Yeah. I like it.
I do too.
I think any
stuck with me.
Hey, any little jewel or gem or anything you can pass on to your kids or the generation underneath you, pass it on, man. Because it's just certain stuff that you may not think is going to stick, but just will be plastered in their mind for the rest of their life. You know what I mean? I'm telling a story from when I was fucking 6. Shit, a long time ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like just, but it'll stick to you. The only thing I do say is whenever my kids and I like separate, when I drop them off at school or if I'm dropping off at their moms or we're about to separate from each other. And this is something I watch my sisters do with their kids and my parents always did with us. We say a prayer, but like sometimes we got time to stop in prayer, but sometimes we just say it in passing. Hey, may the Lord watch between me and thee while we're absent one from another. Amen. Like that's our prayer towards each other every time we leave.
That's it.
You know what I mean? Like boom, go. I love you. Be safe.
Talking about, yep, that's it.
You know what I mean? But just something that's in their mind. That's what I always said. Like when my mom passed, and it was so abrupt that we didn't know what happened. But I already know what the last thing I said to her was.
Nice.
I already know what it is. So I hate that something happened to her. But like, I know how she felt about me. She know how I felt about her. She know I ended every conversation I had with her for my whole life that I can remember has either ended with that, and then I love you, Ma. I'll talk to you later. Boom. You know what I mean? I think we especially. Like when I get into it with my kids, I always try to. When I say get into it, we're not arguing because damn it, adult, child.
Facts.
But that's a whole other thing. But when I see they upset with me, and they could be dead ass wrong, and I'm like, listen, I know you're upset, and that's fine. You could be upset. I say, but I ain't here to be your damn. I'm not your friend. You know what I mean? I ain't here to be a homeboy. We'll get to the point when me and my kids can be friends when they get older. But right now, I'm gonna be your parent. So certain stuff that in parenting is gonna piss them off, and they're not gonna like it. Just like when I was a kid, I didn't like all the parenting my parents. You know what I mean? Like some of that shit, I was like, this some bullshit. Yeah, you know what I mean? But like, it's important that they know. Listen, no matter what, all of that is, I love you. I mean, my daughter was pissed at me the other day. I forgot. I don't even remember what the hell it was for.
At the party?
No, it wasn't at the party.
Okay,
it was early in the week.
She had a good time. Anytime your daughter waves at me, I think she's in a good mood. Because otherwise, she'd be like,
yeah. Hey,
she got the mean side. She playing. Yeah, I think.
Yeah. But so hey, the wild part about it, and honestly, bro, she is just like. I tell her time, I was like, yo, you do that. You know, it come off as you being rude. She's like, I know, but I'm not. She's like, I'm not a rude kid. I was like, I know you're not. I was like, I'm just telling you what the perception of it, looking at it. But for her, legitimately what it is she is like ultra like shy.
Yeah.
Like
it's a defense.
But like, yeah, but towards like everybody. Like towards me. Like towards her aunts. Like people that's in her that she know.
Yeah.
I say, oh, Dad, you have anything to drink? Oh, it's in the back. I don't want to go. Go ask TJ Stacy. I don't know if I should ask her or not.
That's your family.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
That's exactly who you should ask. That's who you should be seeking out.
Right. I get it though.
You know what I mean? But like, yeah, that's her tick. Which is, I mean, I get it. But even as shy as I was as a kid, I wasn't that shy. She got me beat. I wasn't that shy. But man, just those things, those jewels, those little sayings, stuff you think may not be getting through. Man, listen. It be getting through.
Yeah.
And I'm sure Nas could attest because he got older kids. I guess when you
why you keep giving me more kids? Yo? I have one.
All right. He claims one.
He does that.
He only claims one. So with the other ones, I'm sorry, y'all. I tried.
That's wild.
I've been trying.
Every week he does that.
Explosion behind this shit.
Yeah,
crazy.
I've been trying. Little Well, Kanata Jr.
Jeez.
Kanata Jr. I've been trying.
That's crazy.
You're out there.
If you're listening,
That's
he's
crazy.
about 30 now. About 30 years old now.
Not the Jay-Z kid. Not the Jay-Z kid.
This nigga's court age.
Oh.
But no, like, yeah, him having an older child.
Did you have
Like,
one?
There's certain stuff I'm sure that he's laid the foundation on, or stuff that are seeds that he's planted. That watching him grow now.
Good job, Sensei.
Yeah, it's probably like, oh shit, like that worked.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
Yeah. Like, and I'm like, I can't wait for that moment when I'm like, I see the little stuff that's happening now. I catch it. I'll be like, oh yeah, okay,
that's good.
Yeah, good job.
That's good.
When hey, listen, when they make the decision,
you pat yourself on the back.
Man, listen, when they make the decision based off something that y'all have discussed, and you're like, okay.
Oh, you were listening.
Yeah, you like.
Look at my face.
Yeah.
I don't have my parents say that to me before.
Yeah.
Like, wow,
yo, it's the thing.
Oh shit, you finally get it.
Yeah. Like, it's kind of.
Yeah. Let's not get out of control.
Yeah, right.
Mistakes will be made. But,
save that grace.
No, but as a parent, man, that's just that's a great feeling.
Yes, indeed.
I don't know how we got on that, but yeah.
You? What you mean? In a good way.
Yeah, I don't know how we got to that, but yeah.
That's why I'm letting you rock. I was like, oh no, he out here cooking right now. Yeah.
Shout out to my babies.
Each and every time.
They're grown as hell.
They're not. They're not. It's
y'all watching, you better do that work.
No, boy, here we go. Speaking of doing that work, that's a wild transition.
That better not be a Diddy transition.
Where we want to go with this? Let's talk about
scary times right now.
It is scary times.
What?
Court, do you want to? No, let's not do that yet.
So let's go to work. Let's go to work.
Let's keep it easy. Go to work. All right, let's talk about it. No, because we've been needing to talk about this. I'm glad you said that for a minute. And it's funny. It's funny for two reasons, right? Because I'm back in the school now. Shout out Urban Tech Academy, and working with 3rd through 8th graders, right? Teaching them how to DJ, and we talk about podcasting. Things pretty damn excellent at. So shout out to Ed Doctor. Me and Ed Doctor, we work together with the kids on that particular topic. But there's other topics that the academy does. They talk about teaching chess, drones, robotics, and I'm forgetting something else. Forgive me, yo. Oh, gaming, all types of gaming, AI, all that stuff like that, right? So I remember last year I was teaching kids the drones and how to fly them and do all that stuff like that. So we had a little mini meeting today, and shout out Bobby Johnson. He's new to the team, and he's
OG.
Not that Bobby Johnson. No.
Honest mistake.
That's my son.
That's
my little boy.
Nice.
No, as far as you know that, yeah.
Come on now. Right there. My black card titanium.
Central's a tough one though, man. Like, listen, man. But anyway, so
why you put that potato on the gun?
There's a couple people don't try that
afterwards.
Mistake.
Yeah. Jeez.
Mistakes have been made.
You see this mark right here, right? Anyway,
right. My bad. Go ahead.
Anyway, so we were having a discussion. I ain't gonna get all the way to the details, but he said something because we all play chess. You know what I mean? We know how important it is. So he said the conversation was about people moving forward and not looking back. Like, once I make a decision, boom, I'm moving forward. And we were going back and forth about the topic in particular. And Bobby comes and says towards the end of it, because it wasn't connecting with everybody, right? But he comes and he says, no one has ever won a game of chess simply by moving forward. Like, you have to take steps back, right? And it's like, you see what I'm saying? And that's why I was like, yo, meeting over. We out. Yo,
mic drop.
And I was like, and I told him, this is just today. It's like, I told him, I was like, yo, that's locked in.
You might want to put that in the,
oh my gosh,
in the repertoire.
Throw that in the frame, all of that, right? But it was something that took place in the workplace, right? And it just reminded me what Court was asking. And you said, what holds average at your job, but very likable, or being extremely skilled at your job, but unlikable? And I wanted us to really, we've been putting this off for a couple weeks. So Court, do you want to give any more? Yeah. Or where this came from, or without incriminating anybody?
That's funny.
Too late.
No, I was having a conversation with somebody, and basically they were just explaining how they were supposed to get a position, and they didn't get the position, and the person that necessarily wasn't as skilled as her got the position, and she was just kind of thrown off by it, and we talked about it, and it just, as I'm having conversation, I'm always looking for think pieces.
Yeah.
I know you hate that word, but I try to draw that every
I wanna do
situation,
this,
like to the point where I might OD and just do too much. But definitely, like, it came from that conversation. It's just, it sparked my thought process of just like what really does matter. I mean, I probably want to give people perspective that's been in corporate, and I've had a little corporate experience, but not enough to give that much on how that operates.
How it matters.
Yeah, but I've been in the work field for a long time, and I've been on both ends. You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, to me personally, I think it holds more value as being likable and not necessarily being as skilled.
In your experience, or you just talking about overall?
In my experience, and from what I've seen, just some people, more people would rather deal with someone that they can tolerate, and deal with someone that they can't stand. You get what I'm saying? Just because people, especially in the workplace, want peace and want comfortability. So it's like anybody that challenges them, anybody that gives them a hard time, or they just can't mix in with, they try to avoid. And that's even with, I mean, if it's someone that I can put in place of you, and they can necessarily get the job done, but it may not be to your level of profession, but I mean your level of skill, but they get the job done.
Yeah.
And I can tolerate them,
I'm gonna take that.
I'd rather take them. You get what I'm saying? So I've learned in the workplace, like I've had my experience in my day to day has been a lot more like stressful.
Yeah.
From me not being likable. You get what I'm saying? And it hindered a lot as far as me, like, bumping elbows with the right people, and being able to, getting certain opportunities, or just getting the recognition that I needed. You get what I'm saying? A lot of times that when I should have got the recognition, I didn't because
of something else.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
I got you.
And you can't expect people to be real about things, especially in the workplace.
Not at all.
So I just feel like, sometimes, like like you said, chess, you gotta just, and playing your cards right too. It's like, at the end of the day, I've read the 48 Laws of Power one too many times, and one of the main things that I've always took from that book was never outshine the master. It sounds like extremely humbling and kind of like demeaning, but it's not. Like,
it's not.
It's a play. You know what I mean? It's strategic. And when you're in the work field, like, you may be super skilled, but if you feel the need to want to have to like outshine the master and want to and put on, it can backfire on you.
It will backfire.
It will backfire on you. You get what I'm saying?
I'm about to say.
Sometimes it's like, okay, let me just do enough to get the job done, but put more into PR.
Yeah.
And I've done that especially a lot in a lot of situations. Like, I'm gonna make sure that I because you gotta think about it. I know myself, so sometimes I'll get in here, like, let me get cool with these people, especially this person I know.
Yeah.
So I know I may be late a couple times.
Oh yeah.
I may need to call out a couple times, you know what I mean? And I need that favor. I need that grace. You know what I'm saying?
That credit already stored up.
You feel what I'm saying? And it's that personal that
social capital. Yeah. Thank you.
Just in case I may F up, and I may need somebody to vouch for me.
Yeah.
I may need that
I need somebody to clock in.
Yeah, somebody to look out.
Yo, sure.
I'm sorry.
I always feel like you should be more likable than
Do you agree, or you're gonna go the opposite? Because the opposite was extremely skilled at your job, but unlikable.
There's got to be a balance in there, man. Here's the thing about being likable. I don't mind being likable, but I think sometimes people fuck up and think that likable means I'm about to kiss your behind, or just be that type of like a suck up, or be that person.
Yeah.
And I ain't never been that in my damn life. Like, that's not going to happen. You know what I mean? And so when I see other people doing it, I try not to let it give me an attitude, but I see it and I be like, yo, somebody come get this dude from over here, man. Especially when you just doing something that has no merit to it. You just
give us an example if you can, or a mini example. It got to be a whole drawn out.
Trying to climb your way to the top by smooching and brown nose. Like, bro, I can't do that. Listen, the most important thing to me is for somebody who's dealt with like hiring and firing people like before, like,
oh yeah,
you have to be good at what you're doing. Like, let's just start there. I don't give a damn how nice you are. You could be the sweetest person. Me and you might be really good friends. If you cannot do this job at a certain level, we still gonna be friends in my eyes. You ain't getting this promotion.
There's a line.
Absolutely. And I think sometimes people get it blurred too. Like, oh, I thought that was my man's. Yeah, that is your man's. But you be late every day, and the person he promoted is be here on time every day, and like they know what they doing. Like they don't be acting crazy in here. They like that's what I care about. I don't have to. I promoted people I couldn't stand. I thought I can't stand that motherfucker. But guess what? He good. He do his job. He show up. Like what you want me to say? Like it ain't about
your situation.
I'm not picking somebody to come to the barbecue with me.
Yeah. If you're working on you're in a warehouse type job where you more so it's physical. Like you can like you don't need to interact.
Yeah.
I think being more skilled will be the whole more value. You get what I'm saying? Just because you don't necessarily have to need PR when you just working.
You ain't gotta be likable to work this forklift.
Right. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Something that don't really take too much human interaction type thing.
Knots is a terrible example of corporate America because nobody likes him.
Everybody like me. What you mean? That's why I lasted so long. What are you talking about?
Knots being there, wild militant.
I wish I was the most militant thing I did early on.
Coaching niggas on how to make coffee
was I ain't drink coffee for a while. Listen, if y'all gonna make these things up, you shouldn't let them be halfway true. Like
getting mad about stains on the counter.
Nigga in there juicing
with your hands.
He in there juicing celery and shit.
That'd have been.
Why would you put that in there?
But the serious part about it is, it's
whole milk.
I really,
are you an animal?
Literally. I think the best part about this question is, unfortunately, what Will said is kind of accurate. There's benefits on both sides. Two things can be true.
Hey, look at him.
All right.
We got him, Brent. We got him.
Relax. I will say this. As somebody who has been on that side of corporate America and dealt with some very high pressure situations, and seeing how it played out, there's only certain jobs I've ever been extremely skilled at. And I will be honest and say, extremely skilled, on a scale of 0 to 5, and 5 being extremely skilled, the most I've ever been in corporate America is probably a 4.25.
Okay.
Being honest.
Yeah.
Now, DJing, 5. Podcasting, 5. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? But at that time, it really mattered to me to be likable. But I wasn't trying to be likable. It was just...
It's the balance, bro.
It was... But that's what I'm saying. In that type of situation, it's not really a balance. I'm just trying to figure out how to make it back tomorrow.
Amen.
With some of this stuff.
And maybe likable is not the thing. Like, and I always said, I was like, I'm not necessarily trying to be likable, but I don't have to be a a-hole in every situation. Doesn't call for that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm not going out of my way to tap dance and make. Hey, let me tell you a joke to make you laugh. I'm not.
No, you ain't doing that.
You know what I mean?
Is that likable, or that's the kiss ass you're talking about?
Yeah, that's the kiss ass.
I was taking so long.
I think, but I think that gets blurred. Like, because you got people who just like, they don't like me unless I do this. I'm like, and I'll be looking at them like, hey, dog,
that's a super extreme, though. Is that what this question is? Like, if we stick to the question, because I know we can go left and right, up and down with it. But when it's saying being very likable versus being average, like average is when you get your review, you getting a 2% raise instead of the 10% raise, and nothing in between. So that's why I'm saying when it comes to this question, I've been more on the side of
I'm skilled over likable. Because like I said, because like I said, I've for myself promoted people I thought was like a hole. Like I could think you a piece of trash, but I don't know good. So he got it. You know what I mean? Like and see, my whole thing is like I wanted to make sure I was skilled enough, but like some people don't, and then like stuff's so easy to get misconstrued, man. Because you got some cats who are just socially awkward. Yeah, who are just nice at their job. Everybody been around that one cat. I'm like, that dude really nice.
See, you bringing in at different points. We got to I'm trying to keep us close because what you're not saying is not wrong.
Likable versus unlikable.
Well, yeah, and versus being mean and being a dick. It's two different things.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Most of the time, they're gonna get you the hell up out of there.
If you're being
just mean and being a dick, I'm all right. Okay, here go my sports analogy. You ready? Let's go. Give me a cat like Allen Iverson.
Michael Vick.
Michael Vick. Yeah, I'm not saying he's a bad guy. I'm not saying that. But or Terrell Owens.
Okay.
When the skill
I don't know.
and the whatever they perceive as being nonsense start to get even, they getting you the hell out of it. See, when the skill is up here, you could be a super a-hole. Because they like, oh shit.
But you start dropping passes.
Now when your skills start dropping and you still the same level of a-hole, they like, hey, bro, yeah, we don't need you.
Yeah, you're more susceptible.
Yeah.
I agree with
we gonna get you out of here. So I mean, so at the end of the day, it's all gonna be skill based. Because if you are good, then they gonna kind of let a lot of shit go. I done worked on commission with people who are salesmen.
Yeah.
And when I tell you this salesman this thing be late every day, like just be cursing at people. But bro, he would lead in sales every single quarter.
But that's what I'm saying. He's extremely skilled.
That's what I mean. That's why I don't think likable is a thing. I think it's a thing. I don't think that's the biggest. I don't think that's the biggest thing. I think it's skilled. Skilled is the higher thing. Likable is cool, but skilled.
Skilled. Yeah.
Skilled.
Be skilled.
Over everything.
Be so good at your job that they can't ignore you.
That's more than ignore you. That means they can't fire you. Yeah. Is what he's saying.
Right. They like, damn, they might look at them like, I can't stand us. But guess what? The party going crazy right now.
Hey, yo.
So I'm just saying, like, example. So they could be like,
well, not
man, we should get somebody else. They might bring somebody else in from the weekend and be like, he got 7 people in here. Ain't nobody dancing. Yeah. Yeah, somebody text Nas. See what see if he available.
What's his late night charge?
Yeah. But hey, just so y'all know, my price has not changed. I'm like,
I know it has because it's late.
It's late. It's going up. It's emergency. Add this. Hey, y'all, watch this. But no, I think it's skilled over likability. Like I definitely think that's
your answer.
That's my answer. You got to be good. If you're nice, you're nice.
I can respect that.
I don't care about being your friend. I don't got to be a friend.
You don't, but. I want B to go because I have an exact example of the opposite.
See, now
total opposite.
The only other I'm gonna give you one more opposite before then I'm gonna give it back to B. Now I done been around cats who is like really some outside and made people uncomfortable and scared. I done seen that and they be like he's kind of making it. Is he gonna like be all right if we don't tell? I'm like, what? Bro, what you think this is? Prison? Bro, I've literally had a manager be like, he gonna be all right if this don't go. I was like,
are you asking me? What are you doing?
Like, what? What you think he gonna do? I'm looking crazy. Like, I'm like, y'all know something I don't know? Because I'm looking at the dude like, what? Just because he's big or he's...
Yeah.
Wait, we're from the same neighborhood, buddy. You can try that if you want to.
But you ain't the one worried, though.
Yeah, I'm not worried at all. I'm looking like, what are you gonna do? Shiv somebody in the bathroom? Like, what?
Every possible
they be
fear thought.
Yeah, but because we all had them bosses who they looked like they were shook. Like, somebody raised their voice, they being combative.
Right. Good morning.
He's just so aggressive. I'm like, is he? He's passionate about what he's saying. I ain't take the aggression from that though.
Right.
But anyway, I'm sorry. Go ahead. What you gonna say, B?
Kind of co-sign what y'all was saying.
Who?
Basically.
Who?
Not.
Who you side with, bro? Pick your side.
I gotta pick a side. I gotta pick a side. I gotta pick a side.
He said.
What he said?
Sit fuck out of here.
No, go ahead. Say it. Make your point. Make your point. Make your point.
Hashtag Team Lightskin.
Fuck out of here, little nigga.
Funny enough, I was at City of Atlanta last night for an event they was doing, mental health event. Pretty actually dope.
Fine.
Pretty damn dope. And shout out to, they had some different workshops that were going on. I think Takara Jones had like the sound bath that she was leading from America's Next Top Model. Then this group that I didn't know, well, man, shout out to Jamel and them. Jamel and Mario. They have a group called Ndogu Foundation. If I said the name y'all wrong, forgive me. But apparently on first and third Tuesdays, they actually host a thing kind of like Black Man Lab. It's for Black men to be able to just have a safe space to just be and kind of talk about mental health and different things, whatever, and challenges that they facing from youth all the way up to grown ass men. And there was a young brother in there, 19, and he just had a lot on him. You could tell, like he was holding back tears just being in the room, and just he's over at Morehouse, but he's carrying everything, like he carrying like family in the world, the weight of the world on his shoulders. And one of the things that a lot of us were pouring into him, but one of the things we definitely said to him, and actually I think it wasn't him. I think it was actually the dude sitting next to me who didn't have as much, that he was carrying on him. But I think we were talking about networking, and I was like, "Yo, there's 3 things," and I'm gonna bring it back. It was like 3 things to know because he was so excited about networking. I was like, "There's a difference between networking, connecting, and then building." It's like you got to build that rapport. You know what I'm saying? And then, but from that, I even told him, I said, "Who gets you in the door."
Which one is that?
What you mean?
Which one would that fall under?
Network building or connecting.
That's the networking.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's the networking, and then and possibly the connecting. Who gets you in the door. What determines how long you stay there. And I've said that for years. So it's like, yeah, we always know it's about who you know, right? Yeah, but to Will's point, what definitely determines how long you stay there.
Better be good.
You got to be good. You got.
What if you're fair though?
So it's got to be a balance.
Is the question all right? Okay, now reformulating the question as if like you're totally incompetent to do your job, but you're likable.
Close. It's not completely incompetent.
Yeah, you got to be some level.
0 to 10, you like a 3.
Yeah. So you really just around for the vibes. You really ain't getting the work done. You just not.
You doing the bare minimum at a level 3
just to get by.
That can't keep you in the door and be likable.
That's what I'm saying. No,
it definitely can.
If you're likable and you can do something, so it's even still, again to Will's point of what, like, there's plenty of people that I know right now, generally speaking, as a business owner, they do what I do, or they're in my space.
Mm-hmm.
They don't fuck me or somebody else over. Generally speaking, I don't necessarily fuck with them, but they're good at what the fuck they do. So I will sit here and give somebody that, if they ask me, I give them a realistic, like, this is my experience with this person, and these are my feelings about this person. Are they good at what they do? Yes. But here's a heads up of my experience or somebody else's experience, blah, blah, blah. Like, just to kind of give you, like, this is a buyer beware. You know what I'm saying?
I'll give you another real life situation that I've experienced. Okay, we got a guy, right, who works on the warehouse side of a pipe shop, pipe warehouse. Okay, you got one side that welds the pipe, correct? And then you got the other side that's just the warehouse side, which has other product, your regular product. Okay, the guy that runs the warehouse side, he pretty much knows the whole building, the whole operation. You get what I'm saying? He can run the whole place by himself. The only thing he can't do is weld pipe. Okay, you got a weld pipe manager and you got the warehouse manager. I mean, you got the warehouse, that side manager. Then there's a position for the entire warehouse.
Right.
You're saying that top dog for the entire warehouse. You know what I'm saying? Boom. That position came available. The warehouse manager didn't get the position for the top dog management position. The welding pipe manager did. And the reason why is because the warehouse manager is not known to work well with others. His attitude is known to be bad.
Yeah.
He's not necessarily likable. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And basically, they felt the need, like, okay, being in that position, that means you're going to have to deal with people. You have to regulate things. And if you're not temperamental enough to where you can be able to control yourself and be poised and handle all situations, they didn't feel the need that he felt that. I mean, they didn't feel like he was best for that job.
I feel that.
So that position. So
I understand.
The welding pipe manager got it, and that right there, kind of, that's the reason why I lean on being more likable. You get what I'm saying? Because the welding pipe manager doesn't know anything about the warehouse side whatsoever. The warehouse manager kind of knows a little bit about the pipe side, but like I said, he knows more than the guy in the welding pipe side.
Versus another way around.
You know what I'm saying? So
I do. I get you.
It's like they felt the need. Okay, well, boom, we can just train him up and give him what he needs.
Yeah, that ability is a key part, man.
Right.
That's the skill.
That's the other part. Are you, trainable, coachable? You know what I'm saying? Are you willing to learn?
I'm not trying to be funny, man. Being personable and being able to speak to people, it's a skill.
It's a skill.
Like, I feel like certain companies would be like, they'll sacrifice certain things and they'll wing certain things just because they'd rather deal with a more tolerable person.
You can't Dame Dash your way through life. I'm just saying.
Wow.
Is that not a good example? Though?
Wow. It's not terrible.
I'm just saying.
What do you mean by that?
I mean,
I
think we all.
No, give me. Yeah, tell me what you mean by that.
He don't, but even still, it's like you still work with folks, right?
He works with
as a business owner, you still got to work with people.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get away from that shit. You know what I'm saying? And in some form or fashion, your clients, you got clients and you got collaborators, even as a business owner.
Yeah.
So like, essentially, they're still your employees, and your collaborators are your coworkers, and technically they can be your employees in some way.
So can we say that Dame Dash was more skilled than Jay-Z as far as the entrepreneurial side and the business aspect?
I don't know. I don't even want to.
At that time,
I don't even want to get into all of that.
You brought him up.
Yeah.
No. But hold on. I don't want to get into all of that. For that, I will say, we all know Dame is very skilled at what he does, very talented, but his damn delivery is that's
what
the
makes
thing.
him
Yeah, that.
You just said we won't get into that. I was just about to say that, though. But go ahead. Go ahead.
It sounded like it was going another way. So I didn't want to go down that rabbit hole. But still, it was. He's highly intelligent. He's highly skilled. I don't think anybody has any debate on that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody is willing to sit here and contest that. But his likability, his delivery, his personality is the thing that everybody is just like,
got an issue with.
That's be like, yeah, we don't necessarily rock with that.
It goes back to what I said when I was talking about TO and AI and all them people about your skill and like whatever they perceive as nonsense, whether it be real or made up. Like when you got Jay-Z and this is what you're selling, I'm willing to put up with a lot more stuff because the product you got is grade A1.
Top tier.
Yeah. So now when this product is gone now, but you still right here, the same place you was at, acting the same way. I don't have to deal with you because you really don't got nothing I want. You know what I mean? Like what you're selling me is, yeah, that's cool, but I don't want that product. Like, right. I don't care how loud you talk. I don't care how nasty you are. I don't care what you did back in the day.
Right.
What you got right now. And if this is what you got, along with that attitude, yeah, I'm all set.
I see what you just did there.
You caught that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love you, Dame. Shout out to you, bro. It's my guys. Nigga say, yo, this my son cookies, yo.
Your son sells
fam. All of that sound great, right? And now you're trying to sell a Rockefeller chain.
All right, man. You gotta make his.
It look wild, bro. It look wild. It's all right. You can say it.
He's famous.
If they coming at him for taxes, like taxes, anyway.
Oh, he should do it.
Gotta make
moves. Blaming him.
That's what it sounds like. Anyway, before we go there,
I heard Muck saying they made Hov.
False state losses.
Made Hov say, okay, so
he never said he was the richest nigga. He said he just owned everything, which is boss like. Which makes him credible. Correct?
Does it?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm definitely more than that. Make him credible. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Does it?
You know it does. Come on.
Right.
Come on.
I say, he may not, it's everything he's got going on may not be the most popping and most popular and really not generate anything, but he does have control.
All right, so this goes back to
that's the talk he talks.
This goes back to an argument I had like at my job about just anybody who says they own a bunch of businesses. Now, if you own a bunch of businesses and all of them are failing, does that make you a good businessman?
All of them?
But a good portion of them are failing.
Failing and maintaining.
It only takes one.
They maintain it. That's cool, right?
It only take one of them shits to be popping.
That's it.
And the rest of them don't matter.
Yeah, but if none of them appear to be popping,
they maintain them.
Are they?
You just changed it. Anyway,
are they?
If they serve a purpose.
I hear you.
Because like you said, he's leaving something for his kids, whatever the case may be. So as long as he's keeping it alive. So
if I pass down you a bunch of businesses that are in debt and they owe money, you the boss of them. You are.
As one of them making money.
That's not maintaining.
As one of them making money. He keep changing it. This is what I'm talking about, man. You gotta watch. This is what people do. If one of those 1 out of 10 is killing and the other 9 are flopping, and you pass them on.
As long as one of them is lucrative.
Cool. One of them can be. But in the situation we talking about, we're not talking about that guy.
But they
because if Kimmy out, if one was popping, then you would not be in the situation you are currently in. So all of that sounds good, and that's really cute to say that. I got one that's popping, yeah, but all right, so that one makes $5 million and you $20 million in debt. You think you doing good?
I think I got a $5 million.
You damn sure do. But as soon as you sell that, you're gonna get that whole $5 million to Sam because that's what you got to catch up on.
But I still got $5 million.
He pulling up dead. No. But if you got $10 million in taxes, that's not regular debt. That's Sam saying, listen, buddy, this is what I'm gonna do for you.
I don't think that's a dangerous situation though.
You don't think Dame is behind the taxes?
I mean, yeah. I mean that has nothing to do with his business is failing though.
Sure it does. But you,
Oh,
Go ahead.
sure it
educate
does.
me. I mean, I thought it could have been from prior stuff. I thought it was non-paid taxes that he's getting hit with.
Yeah, unpaid tax is what it is.
Unpaid, okay.
Yeah, unpaid tax, and then the charges, and when I say charges, I mean the fees and things like that.
I think sometimes, bro, we fall into this like yo, that sound good, and just because you talking the loudest, don't mean you're the smartest or you right. It's not what that means.
So you saying Dame a dummy? This is what you do.
Is he Dame Diddy, Dame Daddy, or Dame Dummy? I get it.
So you feel like he's self-destructing?
Do I feel like he's self-destructing? We watching it.
Because his teeth fell out, bro. Come on, dog. That's natural.
To me, that was just funny. But like, I didn't. That has nothing to do with that.
There's a lot of people out here.
I'm
a dentist, and
I just thought that was funny.
A lot of people.
I just thought it was funny. I ain't think nothing. That don't got nothing to do with them teeth. That was just funny. That was.
What I'm saying. All right. So look. Boom. All right. So you mean to tell me the reason that he has unpaid taxes is because his businesses are failing?
Is there another reason you're not paying taxes?
I didn't see that. I'll be up on bro. I think he's been honest and told.
All right.
So new network, all these things that he's doing.
So him aside, let's just go to you. It's all
bullshit.
Let's go to you, Court. Let's him aside. I'm not even taking him. If you're an entrepreneur, you own multiple businesses.
Court got his teeth though.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
that's wild. Right. So they all. So they let's say they say they all doing good right now, and you got some tax debt. You're not gonna take care of it?
All right, one more time.
All right, so you got all these businesses. They're doing well.
They're doing decent.
Let's use not. Let's say
maintaining.
Let's say
got it like that.
Let's say there's nine doing okay and one is doing great.
Okay.
Couple failing, but for the most part, we even.
All right.
I mean, we ain't down, right?
Okay.
If Sam is like, yo, you owe me this, right?
Mm-hmm.
You gonna be like, nah, I ain't paying that.
I'm back in.
You know that's not how Sam worked, though, right?
He pay him. Pay him on the back end.
You gonna pay him?
I've seen people pay them on the back end, get a lawyer, get it chopped down.
You gonna do something? You gonna do something with it?
It's a play.
Yeah,
it's definitely a play.
You're not gonna leave it there though.
There's a lot of rich people in tax.
That's in tax.
Come on, man.
Thank you.
Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Let's not.
Because we're assuming a lot of stuff that we don't know details about, and that's what me and Court are saying. You just like, well, shit. If he got it, why don't he just pay?
Like he not out here. They ain't got no message to him like, yo, bro, let me hold something. So if all my bills are paid. And I only got enough money to smoke my weed and order lunch takeout. I'm broke.
You're right.
I'm broke. Will,
you're right.
If I can still maintain my properties.
I'm selling my most valuable asset because I'm doing good. I got you.
I'm not doing that.
You might need a little extra. He's everything on his own.
You might need a lot.
That I'm doing a lot on my own, bro. He's investing. He's putting the shit back in. You got to flip it. You got to make.
But that's what I'm saying. Like you said,
take L's. You got to put things back in.
If it took me multiple shots I had to take to get that one valuable asset, I'm not selling that asset. I'm gonna take every other bill that I got and string it out till I get another one.
But like that's
in the bank.
I feel like the reasonable doubt stuff is that's the big joker to me. Like I'm not playing it unless it's like this is
the Rockefeller chain.
No, not the fucking chain. I'm talking about that reasonable portion of reasonable doubt.
1/3 of reasonable doubt.
That's the big joker. So the idea of considering getting rid of that, clearly I'm making assumptions. Absolutely. But like for me, if I'm gonna play that card, it's because like this is the only card left. Like I'm not selling that. That's never gonna listen. The value of reasonable doubt. Like I don't know that he. I don't know his portfolio, but I'm assuming. And I'm assuming, like that has got to be the most valuable asset you have. Like it got to be, like, because that's a valuable asset, bro.
You're making it forever.
Huh?
He's supposed to hold on to it forever, and if he sells it, that means he's struggling.
I'm talking about you say you want to pass something down for your kids, so they could always be bosses, right?
Yeah.
Guess what reasonable doubt is?
They gonna cash that in though.
You hope.
Well,
yes.
I can't hold $20 that my mom would give me. You mean to tell me these kids is gonna be able to hold down a piece of digital asset,
digital and physical,
and you mean these people are telling them this is worth such and such and such? You think they're gonna be like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna just hold that down
because you got
in college?
I said you hope.
No,
and I can't eat
no,
nothing.
but it's not that because you're still getting dividends off of it. You're still making money off of it.
Okay, all right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to remember that part as well. I'm not saying it's a whole lot, but I'm still saying because you got to split it 3 ways.
Right.
But you're still seeing income off of it. You know what I'm saying? It's like me holding on to some of the stocks that I got, and I'm only doing it just because, it's the name.
Yeah.
But no, I'm getting dividends off of it most likely. So that's why it's a little bit different.
I mean, the reason why I say okay, because I'm thinking of all the things that he said that he's doing, which is basically I'm taking my money and investing it into all these businesses to flip. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
I'm hoping
in my mind, if we putting things into the street perspective, if we take L's. Sometimes you might have to go back and sell your pistol to get your hand back right.
Man.
Yeah.
You feel me? It done been like that.
Yeah.
Now I'm not gonna say he's broke. Like, okay, he may just be in a situation where he has to move some things around or whatever, but I can never call a man that's handling everything
ain't liquid
on his
right
own,
now, pause.
who got ownership for everything he got going. He got real motion.
Yeah.
If you ask me, that's motion. He got properties, he got his businesses, and he got his family, and he's able to do whatever he wants to do. That's a boss to me. You ask me, so it's like, and he's employing people, and he's putting people on at the same time. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, if he gotta make that move to strengthen this, I don't see how that's what he says or what he popping is flaw. He ain't no fraud in my eyes.
I ain't never called him a fraud.
Kind of did.
Yeah, indirectly.
Because what?
But you ain't say that though. You ain't say it.
Because
you kind of just like,
it's like, yo, you down
holes in that.
You down to your last dollar. You down to your last asset.
Yeah. So y'all see no holes in this story.
Nope. See, this is what you know.
I'm just, y'all are pointing out that I'm saying he did. So y'all just
the legend, man.
Like I think we all smart enough to see. Listen, we all been around king bullshitters in our life, and you can smell it. So you telling me when you watch Dame, you don't smell nothing? That's what y'all saying. You don't smell all of it. Just seem like roses and peaches. Like, oh, you know something? That's potpourri. That's what I see when I see Dame. Y'all don't smell none of that bullshit.
I don't hear bullshit.
Okay. All right. So when Steve Stout talks, so when Steve Stout talking, he tell you, listen. When Steve Stout talking, he say, oh, all of that is bullshit. He's lying. Like none of that shit happened.
You see how he roped you in? You fell for that shit.
I'm just asking. So then when I see Steve Stout telling these stories that Dame was told, and he's like, yeah, that shit did not happen like that. He's making that entire thing up.
I can see angles in certain things. Like now, if he's getting at somebody, he may be telling the story to where
mind you, these niggas don't like each other.
Right. You feel me? So it's gonna be exaggerated to where it makes them look
a certain way. Okay.
Yeah, you feel me? So if he comes back and he says, "Oh, that's bullshit," I mean, of course, because it's not how you wanted it to be narrated. But in a sense, what he's saying, I feel like, it's true. I feel like him and Steve had a situation. I feel like, he did press him. Yep. I feel like, whatever. Yeah. Like now, all the little extra little knick-knack shit, like that's probably just throwing shit out there.
So
trolling.
At what point, if everybody, not everybody, but if multiple people are giving the same account about you, do you see no truth in it?
What about Dame?
Yeah.
That he's a bonehead?
Yeah. Is there no truth in it? Or
I've heard conflicting stories.
So Jay-Z's lying. Right? Hear me out. Jay's lying, right? About not wanting to be there. Like that's not true. Steve Stout is lying.
How did you get that out of what we're talking about? That is not what we were saying. We were talking about Dame and his assets and why he is not sold his piece of Rockefeller, or why he has to sell a piece of Rockefeller.
And we're originally talking about why he's unliked. Right? I'm just pointing out the fact that all these people are the reason you're not unliked unless somebody says it, right? So all these people are saying this is the reason he's unliked.
So you think let's
try to keep up with the conversation that we're talking about.
No, let's do it
right. Okay, so the reason he's unliked, and I got multiple sources saying why he's unliked.
Let's do
everybody else is lying and Dame's telling the truth.
See what I'm talking about?
I've heard conflict. I've heard people speak the contrary.
So give me the person that said, something, Dame is a stand-up dude. He did all of this.
I'm not answering your question. I'm responding to your statement of accusing and saying that Jay does not like Dame. I think Jay does not like how Dame treats other people. That's what I think.
How you like them apples?
If you're my man and I don't like the way you treat court, that means I ain't fucking with you no more because I don't like the way you treat court.
You gonna treat me like that?
If it's become that much of a hindrance, yeah, I can see that.
Cool. So I'm gonna separate from you. So then we're not cool, then, nigga.
No.
Am I tripping?
Yes.
So listen, you're ODing on somebody, right? You're ODing on somebody. You think I'm gonna stand there and be cool with you after that? It's a dub.
If it's hurting me personally, then I can see why you would look.
It's hurting my business. That's why we're not doing business no more.
But that doesn't mean I don't like you, and that means I don't like how you don't handle business.
That's true. That's true. Now, come on, I got love for you.
So after that, we'll never be seen again.
I got to love you from a distance.
We'll never be seen again together. We'll never do business again together. But we still cool though.
Yeah.
Okay.
It happens
because you got a public image that's tarnished.
Come on, Court.
A public image. No, that's who you are.
Bad for business.
That's who you are.
It's bad for business. I can't.
Bad for business.
That's like if you a snitch in the neighborhood. I can't, bro. I love you, but nigga, we can't walk the block together.
Nah, we can't.
You can pull up and get a Thanksgiving plate in the back. Come through the gate, walk through the back by the.
All right. So then there's still some level of cool there, right?
Boom, huh?
Yeah.
Then there's still some level of cool there, right? Because y'all gonna do something together.
Call me.
Yeah. They don't got that.
Man, how you know Dame and JJ have a conversation?
I'll let Jay and Jay. I'll let Jay and Dame say it. They said it on multiple interviews that they don't talk to each other.
Conspiracy court talking.
No.
Okay.
There's multiple interviews that they don't talk to each other.
All right, can we talk about Kamala now? Because this is going in circles.
Let's get it. Let's talk about how she
Speaking of not being liked.
Hot sauce.
Speaking of appealing and more likable versus being an expert, professional expert. What do y'all think? All jokes aside, what do y'all think about her like going and reaching out to these different outlets that are, new media outlets? Like recently, was it earlier this week or last week? She appeared on All the Smoke. Was one. We already know she shot a shot at Kai, which is crazy but accurate. Her people.
It's wild.
Her people were trying to get her on Kai. All right, I'll say it the correct way. See, it ain't no fun when I say it that way. But otherwise,
let me check what time the cancel bus comes.
The whole point of it is, what do y'all think about it? And I don't want to put any thoughts.
Yeah.
Just what do y'all think as a whole of what? This approach.
I'm gonna go first. I'm pretty sure I know what direction Core's about to go.
Ain't no way you know what Core's about to say because I don't know.
Listen,
go ahead.
I don't hate it. I do not.
Okay.
And I think any new way that you're trying to reach people and other voters and then connect. All right. Because listen, man, the reality is, bro, you can go on MSNBC. A lot of us ain't watching that. You know what I mean? We ain't watching that. We're watching All the Smoke. We're watching Joe Budden. They're watching Casanat. Like, so those are the voters that you're trying to get. Those are the people you're trying to connect with.
Yeah, good.
Say it. That was crazy. I am not saying
Say
it.
it.
I'm not doing it. Right? So if that's your target audience, then that's the right play. Listen, if I'm trying to sell something that I know a certain demographic of people like, I'm going to go that way. Like, I'm sorry. Like, it is. It is what it is.
Isn't that what all politicians do, though?
They supposed to. Any business.
Certain demographic.
So that's what I'm saying.
Okay, so she ain't on Joe Rogan.
Huh?
Why she ain't go to Joe Rogan?
Why didn't she?
I don't think Joe was going to say. Being honest. I don't know that Joe would ever.
Joe's not an ally.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh yeah.
My point is this. So when she goes on there, right? Do you think you want her to move differently to match the audience?
No.
You want her to see the same. Well, not just her. You want all politicians to be the same politician no matter what platform they're on. That's a better general question. Because I don't want to make it sound like we just attacking her.
No, I'm not. I'm a whole bag.
That's crazy. Yeah. I don't. I want her to be herself. I think sometimes when people mess up, when you try to pretend to be something you are not, it comes off as disingenuous and it's not authentic. And I can't. I can't. It kind of bothers me. But it's not just for her. It's for all politicians. The cat on the other side too. And y'all see it with him because he'll come on something like, "Hey, look at my black friend. You know what I mean? Come on, Jim Brown, take a picture with me. Get your damn hand off of me, man."
Jim Brown was a fan of. Yeah. Anyway,
Ray Lewis. So, hey, man, I went up there and we talking, bro. Listen, man. I'd much rather go on a program like that. Like, and I hate to see us get used, and that's what I feel like happens in a lot of other places. And I'm not saying this may not turn out to be that same situation, but off the top, it doesn't look like that to me. And she's trying to listen, man. If I'm pandering for a certain vote, bro, I'm going where the eyes is gonna be at. What the hell? Where am I gonna go? I'm gonna go on.
He said, "If you gonna feed me that bullshit, you might as well season it."
Hold on, this is the clip I saw. Hold on a second, I'm trying to hear this.
Friend, you know what I mean? Come on, Jim Brown, take a picture with me. Get your damn hand off of me, man.
Jim Brown was a fan of. Yeah. Anyway,
Ray Lewis. Hey, man,
thank you. All right, my fault.
Is it anything that you're thinking about that can help these people that's building these grassroots that actually get stuff done on the ground?
Absolutely. I think, first of all, I think the mental health issue is probably one of the biggest issues.
Oh, you can hear that part too?
And that's what I feel like happens in a lot of other
Are
places.
you looking at me?
Situation.
Yeah, it's more than one screen.
Off the top, it doesn't.
No. Oh, I do.
And she's trying to listen, man.
Leave me alone.
Jeez. That's over.
Policy failures in our country.
Let's do this.
We have acted as though healthcare
Let's do this and then. Okay, here we go from here. All right, my bad, y'all.
we've acted as though the body starts from the neck down.
Right.
Instead of understanding we need healthcare also from the neck up.
God damn it.
And it
That's
has
not the
to
beginning.
be done in a
I got to reset it. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm new to this. There we go.
Yeah.
And then what they're doing is they're taking care of the communities.
Yeah.
Regardless of race, if somebody's being mistreated, if the store being mistreated,
Yeah.
if somebody's being mistreated in that community, they're going to handle it hands-on. 19 keys and also WC. Is it anything that you're thinking about that can help these people that's building these grassroots that actually get stuff done on the ground?
Absolutely. I think, first of all, the mental health issue is probably one of the biggest public policy failures in our country. We have acted as though we've acted as though the body starts from the neck down.
Right.
Instead of understanding we need healthcare also from the neck up. And it has to be done in a way that gives people the dignity and the respect they deserve.
Right.
The most effective mental health care is often because it is peer-based. It is without judgment, and it understands people have to be understood for, who they are culturally, who they are in terms of their life experience. If you're really going to be able to get into their needs. I worked with a brother here in DC, Kier, who actually has been doing a lot around modeling in particular, and I had him come in a couple of years ago, actually. We've been talking about
Okay, so that's where the clip stops. Because I'm sure they didn't want to show too much shine to the person that she was talking about. Do you think she answered the question authentically and genuinely?
Here, nigga, damn.
Yo.
Seriously. Because what you call what's his name? Steven Jackson's question. What's his name? My bad, Steve. This question was asking about supporting people in the community actually doing the work.
Grassroots got boots on the ground.
Yeah. She basically said, I'll hear him out.
That's what you got from that?
That's what she said. She said, I feel like we should, the people that's on the ground and pushing the things, culture should be heard. And
she said, I brought them in. I've had she went to go try to plug somebody else, and I was like, nah, that's enough.
Right.
That's enough of that.
So you think she answered that genuinely, though? Both of y'all. I'm asking y'all.
You trying to get me canceled?
I don't know how you could tell it. Like, I don't listen, man. The problem is with politicians, and it's not just her. So I don't want to ever make it seem like I'm ragging on just Kamala, because I'm not. It's not just her.
You scared?
It's just in general, man. Politicians, bro. Like, we don't trust them.
Okay, that's fair.
We don't, and that's from either side. We don't trust them, and the reality is this government, like, and not just one side or the other, haven't given us much of a reason to trust any of them. Like, so it's like when they start to speak, whether it be her, the left, the right, the center, it don't matter who. Like, I already going with the mindset of like, this is gonna be some BS.
Right. So if they have to fight through that, right, which goes back to the original question, and these politicians and candidates reaching out to different platforms,
got to try something.
But you just said you don't trust them as soon as they open their mouth on these same platforms.
Oh no, it's not the platform aside.
Well, no, platform matters. This is the whole reason why we're talking about this.
But I think that's why she's trying to reach out. But I don't. To me. To me.
Come on, brother.
Prepare yourself.
To me.
She had you with the collard greens.
This is the reason why we look at them the same way. It's kind of like when you listen to the government. Like, I've heard so many people like go at Kamala Harris, and I'm just like, I want y'all to give that same energy to the other side too.
They do. You don't think so?
Yes.
I'm about to say, like,
it's pure hate. There's some people that can't even speak.
So then take it in your own mind that you just hate all politicians. Then.
Oh yeah, I ain't say that.
Then, but that's my point. Like, all right, so I hate this side, I hate that side. All right, so then you just hate everybody.
No, see, that's crazy.
So, all right,
what?
So listen to me. So who you voting for then? Now I'm asking you then. Like, so people that just say, listen, I don't trust them and I don't trust them. All right, so where you going then?
Plead the fifth.
Why? You could assume.
I ain't endorsing nobody.
That's not endorsing.
I
thought you were saying who should they vote for, not asking you directly.
No, I'm not asking directly.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were saying.
No, I'm like, so then for that person that thinks that way, I don't trust them and I don't trust them.
Mm-hmm.
But to me, you know what that looks like?
What's that?
This whole media run.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like
it's a rollout.
You know how when somebody try to feed the babies some food and they act like it's flying in.
Also, listen, that's what you're supposed to do.
Nigga,
but that's campaigning.
Yeah, but that's all right. So cool. Let me ask you this, and I'm not even to be a smart ass. Like, what is the what would be your preference?
Okay, go ahead.
What would you like to see? What would you like to see then? If this is not getting through to you, what would you like to see?
To be honest with you, to be honest with you,
it's a dub.
I would have to be in them rooms to really answer that question.
What do you mean?
Because I want to know, like, what her like the questions I would want to ask. I don't think she'll be able to put it on a media platform.
Well, give me one. What's the question?
Like, I would want her to go into detail, like exactly, like play by play, step by step. Who, like, how are you going to do such and such to support such and such? Like, I don't even want to do it to make the conversation longer. But yeah, like,
I haven't watched the whole Matt Barnes and
But what she's giving is what it sounds like. It's just like political answers. And to be honest with you, it's like, okay, you really just going on these runs to be likable. Like, you just pandering. Like, that's the word for it.
Would you rather be likable or skillful?
Seriously, I'd rather you be skillful when it comes to presidency.
You're trying to win a vote, bro.
I think she
got to be likable.
But see, that's my thing. All right, with us knowing that, right, that she's just going up there and she's going to give the political answer. Why should I act like it's doing something for me?
Okay. That's a good point. But what I was gonna say is, if you had Kamala's ear, right? You're on her side, you're on her team, and you understand, you feel the pushback from people like us and other people who say these things. What would your advice be to her to get everyone else who listens to these platforms to understand that you care? You're not just
be politically incorrect.
Incorrect? But that's what the other side is doing. That's what Trump is doing.
Talk. Exactly. You see why his people so strongly behind him.
But they got just as many people strongly behind.
Yeah, she's doing pretty good.
That's what I'm saying.
Because she's likable. And she's worked hard. She's up here. She's going into restaurants eating black chicken and shit like that. It's all
black chicken versus white chicken.
It's strategic as hell, man. It's not raw. Nothing about Kamala's raw. It's all scripted to me. That's how it looks.
Aha. I'm trying to get us to.
It looks very earpiece-ish.
I'm not even. Wait, what?
Earpiece-ish.
Like somebody feeding her the line.
Thank you, Bill, because that's gonna make it seem like I said penis.
No. I just
no diddy.
I couldn't understand what you were saying.
I'm not talking about you, Brandon.
I thought he said alopecia, and I was like, "What?"
Nobody come here to see you,
Otis. And I'm like, I don't.
I just wanted to be clear because
sheepish.
I wasn't trying to be funny at all.
I had a speech impediment when I was growing up, bro.
No, it's not that. No, I was just trying to make sure I said it. I heard it right. You know,
right?
You know what I'm saying? So speech impediment. That sounds like I'm attacking you. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely are, bro. All right.
I'm not.
I'm just fucking with you. Go.
How long you been like this? Not how long you don't like people with disabilities.
How long you been speech shaming? Yeah. You like speech shaming now?
How long have you hate people with a hearing impaired?
Wait, I didn't say that.
But nah, like.
Wait, that was my question. Okay, sorry, I'm cutting you off. But I was going to say, when it comes to trying to clear it up and really cut through the same politics as usual that we're talking about, and because going forward, this election, next election, this is going to be an ongoing thing. Like, y'all remember when Obama started using the internet and texting to raise money and all of that, and that became a thing. This is going to be a thing going forward. Right. This is going to be a thing going forward for all politicians.
You know what's crazy? You know what I would like? What's that? You know what would sound like a genuine answer to me?
What's that?
Like, if somebody was asking, like, okay, just like Stephen Jackson just said, like, what would you do to, help the people that's on the ground?
Mm-hmm.
To me, she immediately went into script.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it sounded like she immediately went into, okay, I would really respect her. She'd be like, you know what? I got you. I don't even know right now.
No, she can't say that.
But see, that's what I'm trying to. But that's the honest answer. Like, okay, I don't know, but let me tell you something. Now, the fact that you put highlight on it, I'm going to make sure that I connect with these people. I want to make sure that the world sees me, the conversation that we're having. So they know that I'm doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's not that I don't understand.
It don't sound like she got a real genuineness, like push.
So you're not buying.
Fuck, man. I'm sorry, man. Sorry.
So when you hear,
I don't want to OD, but
so when you hear the other candidate, are you buying it?
When
you hear the other candidate, are you buying it?
You can say his name.
I'm buying it. Let me tell you.
I refuse, bro.
It's bullshit, but it's real bullshit.
What does that mean?
Like, it's his honest feelings. Like, I honestly feel like what I get from Trump is how he feel. Like, I don't feel like he reading from no note card. I don't feel like he earpiecing it.
And I think that may be the most scariest fucking thing about him.
Come on.
Mm-hmm. I mean, hey, I've never been big on talk.
Listen, if if you got good sense, we'll call that like old folks would say. If you got good sense,
Got some good sense.
yeah, if you got some good sense. Now I'm gonna put you in charge of this nuclear button. Do I want the person who just gonna keep it real, or the person that's gonna have some good sense? Who you want in charge of this button?
Sometimes I like people to keep it real.
Keep it real. Boom. Hit the button. Boom. So now we go to war. Well, we send all your little cousins. We send us. We do all of this.
Let's see.
Hold on.
Let me finish.
Hear me out. I'm like, bro, the person that you put in charge of all of this is bugged out. Now, maybe Trump is the wrong person for me, just because I like, dude, I grew up with this dude in charge of stuff, man. This dude is a fucking psychopath. I know the rest of the country is just meeting this dude for the first time, but me and Trump been knowing each other since the late 80s, where he been a wild racist up there, didn't let us go into his hotels, didn't let us move into none of his buildings, put ads in the paper talking about killing the people in the park because they was falsely accused, saying they should get the death penalty when New York don't even got that. I was there for all of those things. So he can't come now and tell me that, oh, I'm cool now. You cannot, sir. Now, somebody else may be a come lie to me. They may be able to. You cannot, though.
So what about Joe
Biden?
I know who Sleepy Joe is. Joe ain't running right now, is he?
You don't know who Joe used to be?
Oh, I know who Joe used to be. But guess what?
You don't know Joe Blow.
Yeah. Listen, bro, I'm with all of this stuff, all of these politicians beforehand have done. Like, the reality is, bro, all of them is wild dirty. They are. Politics is dirty. It's like being a garbage man and saying, I don't want no trash on me.
So this is my thing.
Yeah.
You just got to pick the lesser of two evils, right?
Oh, Lord, there it is. It is time to go. Oh, man, it has now been said. There's two things, two terms. I am tired of all of this.
Phone for Mayor Dickens.
As soon as
I care about local politics. Let's just put it like that, and I respect anybody's decision.
If you want me to tap out of any conversation, there are two terms you can tell me in 2024 where I'm like, yep, I'm done. The lesser two evils and that goddamn rabbit hole. You bring those terms up,
I love
I'm out.
You got a lot of hate for certain words, bro.
Because what normally follows is people copping out on the entire conversation and the focus of the conversation.
So I watch Kamala and all the things that I do not like. Absolutely. Is there stuff about Trump I don't like? Absolutely. Trump's biggest problem with me is, like I said, his past with me is too crazy that I can't hear you speak. Everything you say, and I know it's nonsense. It's like, you ain't even got to try to convince me. I believe you. I
understand.
Yeah, I know you're not faking it. I know exactly what you're saying.
Except for getting shot at.
Yeah. Give me the conspiracy
shot at, whatever.
Yeah. I believe him. Like, you know what hurts Kamala more than anything to me is the fact that you was in office already.
Oh, they already know the good side.
Like we seen you, quote unquote, in charge.
Right. Like, and people are willing to risk it again. But okay,
I think that hurts her more than it helps her.
Have you ever has there ever been a black employee for any of your Trump hotels?
Of course.
Have you ever talked to one of them?
I mean, they ain't talked to Trump either.
I just wonder how they're saying.
What? Yeah. I mean, listen.
What's all right? Put into the mindset of like, okay, how does he treat people that's under his business?
Oh,
so how would he treat people that's under
Condoleezza or Omarosa?
Thank you. Sorry, Omarosa.
You're talking shit. I'm not.
No, listen.
Thank you.
I'm listening. Just like he said, I know he got black friends.
President.
I'm sure he does.
I mean, honestly,
I'm sure he does. I mean, I'm sure this brothers that get around him and love Donald Trump. Should I be talking to some of them?
Yeah.
Like, but it's just everybody's experience is gonna be different.
I respect anybody's decisions, whatever side you choose.
Why? You don't have to. There's nothing wrong with saying I don't respect your decision.
No, I don't argue politics.
That's what we're doing.
I feel like there's no right answer.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So how can I say you're wrong?
Because your point is so.
I think it's perspective.
Yeah, I think you based on whatever.
Nah. I think I'm in there.
It's all based on your opinion. Listen, if you've done whatever research you've done, and you've forged your opinion based on what you've seen, heard, and researched, then that's your opinion.
What else I'm supposed to go off of?
That's what I'm saying. That's what you're supposed to go off of.
Oh,
I'm agreeing. Like, that's it. Then whatever opinion you have, that's your opinion.
I don't think that's what you should go off of.
At this point, it's like this. It's
So
almost. It's
you,
almost.
you don't
know how
think
I look- you know how I
after
look
you
at-
do research on both candidates, you don't think you should go for that?
No, I think you should. I think that should be a portion of what you go for. The other part of it should be considering the other person and what they may have gone off of. Because if everybody's them individually, you're never going to understand the other person or why they may be voting for somebody or why they think they should vote for somebody.
Oh, I don't.
Until we consider the other person, what they may have been through, or what they may have grown up on, or what they may have benefited
Right.
or been penalized from, then there's no way that we can communicate evenly to say, yo, I think your perspective is wrong, which is what you and Court.
Oh yeah, you misunderstand. I don't give a fuck what your perspective is. I'm talking about who I'm voting for.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you sound like, oh, what the perspective? I don't care.
So you're gonna vote for the person that's more likable?
No.
Relatable.
I just said
When I'm saying perspective, I'm saying that your perspective is going to equal who you vote for. So it's the same thing.
yeah.
All right,
Like,
cool.
yeah, I don't care who he votes for, who you vote for. That don't mean nothing to me.
So you want
I'm
to
just
different?
huh? Oh, what the hell would I care?
How does that not affect you though?
Even if I cop the MAGA?
Why would I care what you? Oh, you wear a MAGA hat? You're bugging.
No, you just say you cool though.
I said I'm
lied.
cool. I said you wearing a MAGA hat is not the same as who you. I don't care who you vote for.
But see what's going on here, fellas? Am I tripping?
Ask him. He was trying to make a point.
So you telling me you cool who I vote for, right?
I don't care.
So why you not cool who I support if I wear a supporting hat of who I wanted to vote for?
Your campaign hat is going to be a MAGA hat. So I would actually court. What era of America you trying to go back to?
All right, let's put this
I'm
right here.
I'm
I'm not voting for Trump.
No, I know you're not, but
I'm not gonna ever wear a MAGA.
So I'm saying, like, if everything you do, if you got a real question for somebody, and they be like,
Wait,
I smell smoke.
that'd be my whole thing. Like, not you.
Cut.
Like that's a good question. I'd be asking people. I was like, yo, listen. But that's why a lot of people don't want to get in like conversations about like politics, because for that reason right there is because it always go that direction. I truly don't listen, man. I got some of my best friends voted for Trump. I'm not even capping, like for real, like real friends of mine.
It's not a reach.
I know they have.
Okay, but this is what
We talk about it, but it don't bother me. That don't mean we're not friends.
So we talking about two different things. You're talking about on an individual personal level.
Yeah.
I'm talking about if Brandon and Court both vote for Trump this time, and I may not be mad at them, but now their candidate wins. You ain't gonna have a problem with that? If you're voting for the opposite.
Where would my problem come in?
But see, not.
I gotta understand. Hold on. Wait.
I see why I disagree with what you're doing.
Why?
Because at the end of the day, you don't want to create divide in this. Like more. That's
what is the overall goal of you voting for your candidate?
You basically saying WP.
I want them to win.
Behind politics.
No.
Right.
What I'm saying is the overall purpose of you voting in campaign, not even campaigning, but just wanting one person to win over another is you want this person to win.
So I'm mad at the person you voted for won.
He wants you to move like a game.
What I'm saying is,
like that.
What I'm saying is, I'm just confused as in saying I'm not upset at who you vote for, but I'm gonna be upset if they win. The reason they won is because your other friends voted for them, candidate.
So I should be upset with them.
I don't know how you separate the two. If you're not going to be upset either way, then don't be upset. If you're going to be upset about if they win, then you should be upset then about who they voted for.
I'm a sports.
You give a damn.
I'm a sports fan, and nobody would ever question whether or not I give a damn about them. Guess what? If the Giants and the Jets play, and Court's team happens to win, I'm not mad at Court forever because his team won.
But you're mad at the Jets though.
If it would, but what if it affects your livelihood?
It won't. Let me tell you something, bro.
Yes, it will. Will.
Yo. Yeah. Y'all can buy that shit if you want to. Listen, man.
So you don't. All right. So
now, don't get to my politic bag. Go ahead.
You
I ain't gonna do it.
All right, go ahead.
I ain't gonna do it.
What were you doing on this other? Go ahead. I ain't
gonna do it.
Because we got to go. We don't about around.
I'm gonna make my last point right.
I'm good.
I was like, bro, listen. Hey, all I can tell you is vote for the next one that's in your local. The president, it has so little effect on what the hell happens in your life.
Vote local.
It's not. I mean, y'all worry. But we get the most press off this damn presidential thing. It's really just a dog and pony show.
It's training camp, man. I don't believe shit in training camp.
It's so they have to go through this thing over and over and over again.
The Vikings are 4-0.
Yeah, and then we get to the ones that matter, and nobody be talking about it enough.
Who are they?
I'm talking about just in general. Like we get so much press. Yeah, local politicians. Like we get so little press off of that. But as soon as the Super Bowl come up, which is like the presidential, like as soon as that come up, oh my gosh, y'all will spend $1 trillion trying to convince us to vote for you.
All right, go ahead, B.
so little effect on how your life is
I'm
going.
sorry. I thought you were done. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. No, I didn't mean to cut you off.
He landed the plane. He landed the plane.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Crash that motherfucker.
One more time.
Trump 2024.
All right. Did you want to add something before we switch up?
We got said so much shit.
Yeah. This is Will's tactics.
Man. Trump 2024.
I know Network King like to argue politics. I can tell.
Actually, I don't.
I hate it. This is it.
Who you voting for?
He can't tell you that, bro. Mayor Andre Dinkins, right in.
Who you voting for? Network King.
He just told you.
Who you voting for?
But see, now you're arguing politics.
David Dinkins.
That quick. See, he just argues with me. I just answer the question, brother.
Dikembe Mutumbo.
That's the argument.
That's what I was going.
You just gave.
All right. Yeah, we should. Come on. Either y'all gonna say it or you're not.
Barack Obama. Yeah. I'm writing it.
I missed you too, Court. I missed you too.
I keep it confidential. I respect it.
You know, you can write it in. I'm writing in Barack.
He can't win.
Why he can't?
Because he's really won two.
He's champ. For the 8th year in a row.
Well, I mean,
all right.
Popular Constitution.
Popular vote no matter no way.
Wait, we made it through most of these. All right, let's talk about the jersey. Yeah. We don't got one other thing to talk about.
Rest in peace.
Sports AF. Shout out Animal House before we get to that. Support the team. Animal House _music group. Make sure you follow them. Every good things they have going on. This next segment is brought to you by those good folks over there. First things first, Will.
Yes. Oh, rest in peace. Rest in peace, Mount Mutumbo, man.
Legend.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
No,
man. Yeah.
Did y'all know that he had brain cancer?
I had no idea.
I didn't.
58 years young, man. I was just like, I don't know what I was shocked, of course, that he passed and that he had brain cancer. But I really thought he was way older than that.
I thought he was way younger than that.
I thought he was younger. Yeah.
Really? I think you got to think, bro. This is.
Well, then I get. You know what?
No, it's 92,
right? Because I mean, he's there with Jordan. It's Jordan's era, and Jordan is 60 something at this time, early 60s.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So that all of them are they up there. It's that time.
You know, that's y'all era. I ain't really.
I got you.
I'm hardwood classics, so I seen a little bit of Mutumbo. I seen a little bit more, a lot of his philanthropy.
Okay.
Speech impediment.
Yeah, what he's done for the Congo and his home country. Yeah, bro, he's done a lot, man. That's why. Man,
he's a legend, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Definitely.
On and off the court.
I was gonna say that's why he reminds me. I didn't register at his age because I still see Dikembe out at different events, and not in the last year or two, but previously when I was out doing a lot of different things around the city, I would see him, talk to him, you know what I mean, that type of thing, you know. So when he's like, he's 58, that's the part that kind of threw me off. And after him having brain cancer, I definitely didn't know that.
No. They say he bought a couple houses for some people. A lot of people got houses because of Mutumbo.
But the point, you know what I'm saying, he's done so much, like you said, he's done so much for the city of Atlanta. He's done so much for the game of basketball in Africa.
Fire, bro.
It was surprising, you know what I mean? Anytime something like that hits home in Atlanta, it's just like, wow. He's a staple, he's a mainstay. He's definitely done some legendary things.
Absolutely.
And been that role model. We talk about how we want athletes to progress into their next career and progress into helping the community. You know what I'm saying? It's similar to like I don't want to just start singling people out, but like I'm thinking about like a Warwick Dunn. You know what I mean? Even Mike Vick and what the steps that he's taken, and the things that he's done since he's retired. Like Mutombo's done that plus some. You know what I mean? He ain't go get a little podcast and start talking crazy to people. You know what I mean? Talking about how many points. All right, let me chill. He ain't do none of that. He focused on because I was about to go somewhere.
Boy,
let me chill.
Well, he's staying in Alpharetta.
Whatever. He ain't worried about me. But I just like how the legacy that Dikembe Mutombo has been. What's the good word for it? Memorialized, cemented. It's not going anywhere.
No,
for lack of a better term.
He's a household. When you say like household, like when I think about like basketball legends, like Mutombo comes.
Oh, the finger wag, bro. That's his
defensive player of the year.
That's his, bro.
4 times defensive player of the year.
It's gotta be.
You think so? Let me look it up. Why y'all's off?
He got at least 4.
I think it's 4 for sure, but it may be more than that.
But
you looking it up, Court?
Yeah.
Okay. But
it's
yeah,
probably got at least 4. 4 is a lot too.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. So all right. What else is on the range? Because you said I jinxed your Jets.
Hold on, I just gotta say is my memory of Mutombo was, I remember my dad took me to, at the time it was Phillips Arena, during Mutombo's reign or whatever, and they were playing the Bulls. It's one of the only time I got to see Jordan play. So that time that Mutombo actually blocked Jordan's shot, gave him the finger, and
That's
then
crazy.
Jordan came, and then Jordan came around, came back, I guess, on the next run, and blocked his shot or whatever, and did the same exact thing.
What a time!
Great
was
moment.
actually a great moment. And I'm like, it's a moment in history that everybody remembers, and I can sit here and say, yo, I was there for that. Like,
back when NBA players didn't like each other.
Right.
What a time!
Ain't nobody dished like Mutombo, Dikembe though. That's crazy.
Yeah, not really.
That's not what you're saying, but it just made me think about it. Yeah, like I said, 4-time Defensive Player of the Year. You will be missed.
8-time All-Star.
8-time All-Star.
He took home an All-NBA second team.
Yeah, man. And he took the Nuggets. I think that was like the first time or the second time when they beat the number 1 seed.
Yeah.
When he was in Denver.
8-1.
Yeah.
He beat Seattle.
It's crazy. It was crazy, man. Can't be rest
in peace.
Huh?
So all the women better be at that funeral too.
Sure.
There you go.
Right.
So anyway,
no more Mutombo slander. No more Mutombo slander.
That wasn't slander. That my man. Shout out to my man.
Yeah. So Derrick Rose retired.
He married.
Derrick Rose?
No, Mutombo.
Derrick Rose is, yes.
Yes, Mutombo is as well. Jeez, this guy over here.
Yeah. Sorry.
You're not. You may be, but not right now.
Yo, man.
What?
Cat to the Knicks. Come on, man.
Let's talk about that.
Talk to me, Red. Just give me 30 seconds.
30.
Yeah. ISO. Listen, hey, Knicks fans. Yeah, y'all got to ease up, bro.
No, we don't.
I get it. I know y'all. We don't like changes and we like to see the homegrown guy. I've been on the internet arguing with people that's trying to tell me that Julius Randle is better than Cat.
And I'm looking at y'all and I'm like,
there's no watching the same thing I'm watching. There's no way y'all are.
Okay.
Knicks fans, we listen. If we're gonna continue to call ourselves New Yorkers in general, if we're gonna continue to call ourselves smart basketball people, we're gonna have to start acting like it. We gotta start acting like it. Cat is better than him. It's okay.
Wait, this is several people you argue with about this?
Bro, people going crazy because they love Julius. I love Julius too, bro. We don't get to the point we at without Julius. But sometimes they're gonna carry the ball as far as they can carry it,
and then
they got to hand the baton off, buddy.
So you like this trade?
Oh, I love it. The only apprehension I have is the DiVincenzo thing, and not because I love DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo was here for 1 year, yo. How y'all fall in love?
What you mean? Did you see him not perform and step up?
And guess what? Guess what? When the stock is at that height,
that's when you cash out.
Come on with the games. This is the best season that kid has ever had in his life.
Yeah.
What are the odds? Bro, you know who shot better than him last year? Steph Curry. That's it. That's the end of the list.
So you don't think he can do it again?
I don't think anybody can do that again, except for Steph Curry, who happens to be the greatest shooter that ever walked the face of the earth. If DiVincenzo come out this year and shoot 43% and hit 300 threes, I'm like, you know something? I was dead ass wrong.
Y'all shouldn't have did that.
I don't see it.
Bad trade.
I don't call it a bad trade.
You're building the team around. Who's the best player on the Knicks right now? Last year, this year.
Jalen Brunson.
Who is a better fit for Jalen Brunson, your best player? Is it Cat or is it Julius Randle?
Dwight Howard.
You're a basketball player, so I know this ain't going to take you but a second.
It depends on how Cat
No, it don't.
Depends on how Cat playing.
No, it don't.
Let him talk.
Because he don't believe that. Julius need to rock.
It didn't work with Ant.
Didn't work.
You can answer his question, though.
didn't work with him. They beat Joker. They beat the champs.
They did beat the champs.
Cat.
He just is. It's a better fit.
What's your issue with Cat, Court?
He doesn't play like a true big. He has the mindset of a small forward, and it doesn't work out. And honestly, he fades out, and when he's streaky, he doesn't add much to the game.
I think he loses focus, especially on defense. But hey, y'all, guess what Julius Randle does?
Gets hurt.
He's streaky. He loses focus on defense. Oh, he headstrong. Oh, thumbs down, Julius Randle. That's the guy y'all was trying to kick out of New York.
He plays in the
The
paint,
cat y'all were trying to kick out of New York a year and a half ago. That's who's headstrong.
So who fits the tip of those y'all physicality defense?
Joel Embiid.
Knock hard.
Huh?
Since you can't get him
out of Julius Randle and Cat, who fits that mold, that identity the most?
Of what? Just
Of
being
what
physical,
kind of
defense, aggressive type.
Cat's a better defender than Julius
identity
Randle.
I have.
Whoa.
So what happened?
I do not agree with that. Clearly.
I mean, when he wants to be.
Clearly.
All right. So show me the tape of Julius Randle being a defender. I've been watching the Knicks
with the Lakers. He was a defender.
Cool. I don't know how that's helping the Knicks.
I'm saying he got that in him though.
All right, and we ain't seen it in. So how's that helping the Knicks?
He had to be
I'll put it like this way. I'll put it like this.
When helping the Knicks.
If I'm playing the Knicks,
I done seen Cat average 2 blocks a game.
Oh Jesus!
I know that ain't the end all be all.
I
done seen him average 10 rebounds. I done seen him shoot 40% from 3-point range. 7 of the 10 years he's been in the league. Over 40.
I think that
he's probably the best shooting big mystery in the NBA.
That y'all didn't have a skilled big to be able to score in the paint.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Mitchell Robinson, they could rebound.
But they can't do nothing.
They could defend, but they could not score in the paint. So my thing is, Cat, whole bag has been popping out to the outside and shooting them perimeter jump shots all day.
And I think he's had to this last year or 2 years more than ever because now I got somebody clogging the paint. I can't go down there. Where does Gobert go other than put his feet in the paint? He can't go nowhere else.
Okay.
This all I'm saying is, I don't think I'm a Knicks fan. I don't think, as much as I love Julius, we wasn't going no further with Julius.
How do you know we didn't have a whole season? They haven't had a whole season with that unit in place.
We weren't going no further.
You say just repeat it all you want, but that still doesn't reply to my question.
Hey, bro, you've seen enough.
You haven't seen a fully healthy Knicks.
You've seen enough. I just paid OG $240 million, right? What is the ideal position for OG to play right now?
OG?
Yeah.
The 3.
You think he a 3 or 4 now? Well,
OG?
Yeah.
He's a 3.
You think he a 3? Yeah. So what's Mikel's ideal position?
He can play the 4.
He can play 4.
You think?
Yes. He can guard Frank Wagner.
Who would you rather play the 4? OG or Mikal Bridges?
But the point of it is, OG is more.
Yeah, right. OG who guarded Joel Embiid last year is who you'd rather play the 4.
That's what I'm saying. He's versatile enough to do it though.
For the 76ers.
He does. But my point is, I've seen OG guard him. You wouldn't put Mikal on.
But that's because he was the best defender on the team at that time.
Not only that, he's fucking.
But that doesn't mean he's a true 4. He's a true 5.
He's not. No, he's not a 5. He's a 4.
Right.
He's a 4.
He'll fall out doing that all day.
So, but what I'm telling you is, when I got a starting lineup, it's going to be Cat, OG, Mikal.
Mikel's your 3?
Absolutely.
Brunson. No, let him finish. Hold on.
Right. Good.
Brunson.
I mean, the lineup makes sense. It's just where you got him at.
And you got it to 5.
Oh, it's gonna be Cat. Cat's playing the 5.
I'm sorry.
The points is 1. The only thing up in the air is the 2.
Okay.
To me,
that's what I thought you was about to say. You agree with that, Court?
Only thing that's up in the air is the 2 position,
and that's why I said DiVincenzo hurt.
Yeah. You had to bring up McBride.
All right, so
I love to start.
Let's start.
That's where I would start
because y'all about to get super deep. Pause. Will the Knicks have a better record than they did last year?
No.
You said no?
No.
No, I don't think so.
So how is this a good trade?
It's not.
So this ain't football, y'all. This is basketball, man.
Like, that last bit of stretch when y'all was injured and banged up, y'all won the games off chemistry and y'all style of play. Like I don't see that with Cat. I don't see how that fits, bro.
I watched Golden State trade Monte Ellis, who is a decidingly better player than fucking Andrew Bogut. You know why? Because something is a better fit. Andrew Bogut is a better fit. Is Monte Ellis way better than Andrew Bogut overall as a basketball player? Hell yeah.
All right. Time out.
But I'm telling you, what fits is what's going to make you win. Like I watched Denver overpay Aaron Gordon, overpay KCP, and I'm like, why are they paying him? I'm like, because all of that stuff is going to fit. It ain't necessarily who got the better player, bro. How many times you been on the court? You play ball court and you watch him do the like, this nigga is not good. But because he's standing in the corner stretching the floor, you can't leave him. It's making the other cat who just eyed, he's destroying the other guy. because it fits. Now I could put a better player on that team, but if you want to crowd the paint the same space he in, it ain't gonna work as well. Like it's a better fit. Yo, when the last time you seen Julius Randle run a pick and roll with Jalen Brunson? It happened 7 times last year. 7. 7. 7. Right. It's a pick and roll league, a stretch 5 league. Bro, I watched the Boston win it 5 out. I watched Golden State win it 5 out. I watched Denver win it 5 out. They could play either way. Denver. The Lakers could win it 5 out. They could play either way. I'm telling you, in this league right here, how you're going to win a chip? The last one, I forgot Giannis and them. They won it. Brook Lopez, 5 out. I'm going to tell you exactly how you're going to win. It's a copycat league. That's what is winning. I love Julius. Show me the Julius Randle comp that just won a chip here in recent memory.
You going to reply? Because I
ain't one. I'll give you the answer. He's not Giannis, y'all. He's not. Giannis is 7 feet tall, bro, and he's a freak. That's why his name is that. He ain't that. I love Jules, bro. He took it as far as it could go. This is it. This your stop, brother. I appreciate you. Everything you did. Once a Nick, always a Nick. Cat is the next step, bro. Keep kicking the ball. I want to tell you the other thing they missing too is because hold on one more time, because I'm now gonna give you the real nerd salary cap implications of what's going on. Because of Cat's financial number, guess what? In about 2 years, when Giannis is like Dame Lillard can't play anymore, I need to get out of here. Guess who has enough salary on the books to make that trade? All right, that's gonna leave it right there.
I got one more question for you.
Go.
It's gonna kill everything you kind of just said.
Yes.
What was the reason Minnesota went and got Rudy?
Please, huh?
Paint protection, rebounds, and everything that a true big man does.
Mm-hmm.
Because Cat couldn't do it.
But Porzingis can't.
No.
But they won a chip.
Yeah, Porzingis was his minutes was
you think Porzingis
restricted. He didn't play them. I got you. He played one game, didn't he?
Is Porzingis better than Cat? Nope.
They're the same player, if you ask me.
Right. And guess what? That
like this. Like,
right,
it's not
cool.
really
And having him got them the best record in the league last year with a historical separation.
He was an X factor around a full defensive unit, though.
Right. And guess what else we got? They got 2 better wing defenders than we got.
Nah, I ain't gonna say that.
Nope, they don't. So guess what we building? They got a better point guard than us?
Nope.
Guess what we building? So it's not. All right. Everybody calling out Boston. Boston got 6 players, bro. They got 6 players.
No, they got like 8.
All right.
Don't do that.
They got 40.
They got 6. They got
Boston has like 8 players.
No, they don't. Bro. You can name them. I'm telling you, they got 6. They got 6. They got 6 players that I'm like, damn, that's a fucking crazy 6. The 7th and 8th is Peyton Pritchard and Hauser.
I think they got better wing defenders than y'all.
Jaylen Brown and Drew Holiday.
Absolutely. Strap down.
Drew
Holiday was on all the first defensive team.
Can Drew Holiday guard Joel Embiid?
No.
Okay. OG can.
Jaylen Brown can.
7. Not 8.
Jaylen Brown can guard Joel Embiid.
No, he can. You don't think he's the same size as OG? OG is.
You ask Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown tell you.
He can tell you what he wants.
Jason Tatum spars with him.
Jason Tatum's not a defender. Jason Tatum's not a defender, but that's okay.
That's what I'm saying, though. They guard each other.
They do. I'm telling you, is the squad that they building? They just mirroring what has worked already. That's it. That's all they're doing. So it's not that I don't love Julius, bro, and I love Dante. Even though it was only 1 year, I love him too. I'm just telling you.
They didn't win with a stretch 5 though.
Who they?
Celtics.
Who's their backup center?
What's his name?
Stretch 5. Al Horford.
Al Horford is a 4 though, but he played the 5.
Stretch 5.
All right. Can I answer the last question? Since both of y'all say the Knicks are not going to have a better season, a better record. Let me finish.
Go ahead.
Let me finish. Are they going to go further in the playoffs with this team?
I think they will.
But not have a better record.
Health provided.
I mean, of course they
are. We're assuming that already. No, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
We're taking that as...
assuming everybody's healthy? Absolutely.
You're saying the Knicks are going to make it to the Eastern Conference Finals?
I thought they could have made it last year if they fucking been healthy. But yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I think the only team I look at, there's 4 teams in the East to me. The Knicks being one of them. Boston, Philly, Milwaukee, and New York. To me, are the top 4 teams in the East.
I ain't got a problem with that.
Everybody else, I ain't buying it.
Miami?
I ain't buying it. Jimmy about fucking my age.
That don't mean nothing. Jimmy out hard.
Yeah. Shit, whatever, bro. He gonna need some help.
Yeah.
Your third best player is Tyler Hero. You're not winning.
Oh, come on, don't do Tyler like that.
You're not winning.
Come on, man.
Third best player is Tyler Hero. You're not winning.
Anything else you want to cover?
You got a Jack Harlow song. He can't be trusted.
Jack Harlow can't be trusted. You got anything else we're talking about?
I'm good, man. What you got this weekend?
Shit, I don't know. I'm tired now. Oh,
it's 10 o'clock. I gotta go.
Yeah, it's 10 o'clock. No, same thing. Not same thing, but yeah, Burn Lounge Wednesday night, tomorrow night. Call it Global Smoke. A little bit of everything. Depending on the energy. You know, the Braves will be opening up their postseason. Actually, no, the Braves playing tonight. But long story short,
San Diego.
Yeah, we'll have the game on and all of that good stuff. But you know, we have music vibes from all around the globe. I may do. It's a homie's birthday. Yeah, it's a homie Christina's birthday tomorrow. One of the head bartenders over there at Burn. So she said she want a soca night, so we can do a whole lot of soca tomorrow. That's what's gonna go on. All of that, bro. No, that's all that. And then Thursday, right back for ladies' night on Thursday night bar at I almost said bar 1. Wow,
so bad
at Burn Lounge. I ran into P the other day too.
Did you?
Good seeing him. Yeah, good seeing him.
Some good times in there.
Yeah. What else am I forgetting? A couple of private events this weekend. You know, out and about amongst the city. Shout out everybody who was in town for Queens Day weekend last weekend. Like a lot of great vibes that was taking place.
Yeah, Havoc was in town.
Yeah. What about you? What you got?
HAVO. No, I'm sorry. Oh, bro, I can't wait to sit down. I got breakfast football to watch on Sunday.
Oh yeah, 9:30 in the morning.
Boy,
another L.
Maybe.
Take that.
Maybe.
What's going on with that quarterback and coach relationship?
We ain't got time for all that.
I ain't buying it.
We'll talk about it.
We can talk about it next week.
Yeah, we'll talk about it next week. I ain't buying it. I think they amping it up more than
Daniel Jones is broken. His arm is shot. Give it up, people.
Well, what you doing this weekend?
I won't know till Friday.
That's right.
You got a cut. You ready for war?
He ready. We outside, man. October is here, y'all. Happy birthday to the Libras out there. It is your time. It is your time to shine, man. Y'all ready to get out of here?
Let's do it.
This is a whole shift. Go ahead, my bad.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah.